Have you ever heard about someone who looks like they have it all? Fame, money, and a big television show. But inside they're going through something really sad? I want to tell you about Greg Gutfeld, a famous Fox News star. You probably know him as a funny, smart television host who makes people laugh. But behind the camera, his story is not so happy. It is a real tragedy, and you might feel surprised and touched by it. So, please stay with me to learn more about what happened to Greg Gutfeld and why his story matters. First, who is Greg Gutfeld? He is a television host on Fox News, one of the biggest news channels in the United States. He hosts a show called The Greg Gutfeld Show and also appears on a very popular show called The Five. He is known for his jokes and his funny way of talking about serious news. Many people watch him every day, and he has become very famous. But being famous does not always mean life is perfect. Even though Greg makes many people laugh, his own life has some sad parts. You might think that people like Greg Gutfeld, who are on television all the time, do not have problems. But that is not true. Being famous can actually make some problems worse. One big problem is feeling very alone. Imagine being watched by millions of people, but still feeling like no one really knows the real you. That is something many stars go through. Greg has talked a little about how hard it is to deal with stress and pressure from his job. Television work is not easy. Long hours, tough critics, and the need to always look good and be funny. This can make anyone feel tired and unhappy inside. Here is the part that makes Greg's story really sad. Greg lost someone very important in his life. Losing someone close is always painful, and for Greg, it was a tragedy that changed his life. He has not shared all the details with the public, but from what we know, this loss affected him deeply. When someone you love is gone, it can feel like the world stops. Even people who seem strong and happy on the outside can break inside. This kind of sadness is hard to understand unless you have experienced it yourself. Greg's story reminds us that no matter who you are, loss can touch anyone. Despite all the sadness and challenges, Greg keeps doing his job and making people laugh. That shows a lot of courage. Sometimes humor is a way people cope with pain. Making others smile can help heal the heart a little bit. Greg also talks about the importance of family and friends. They can be a big help when times are tough. It is okay to ask for help when you feel sad or lost. Even strong people like Greg need support sometimes. So, why is Greg Gutfeld's story important to us? It teaches us some good lessons. First, fame does not mean happiness. Just because someone is famous or rich does not mean their life is perfect. Second, everyone faces sadness. No matter how strong or funny someone seems, they can feel pain inside. Third, it is okay to be sad and ask for help. Feeling sad is normal, and talking to others can make things better. Fourth, keep going even when life is hard. Greg shows that even with big challenges, you can keep working and find reasons to smile. Maybe you have felt sad before, or maybe someone you know is going through a hard time. Here are some simple things you can do. Talk to a friend, family member, or teacher. Sharing your feelings helps a lot. Find something you enjoy doing, like drawing, playing sports, or listening to music. Remember, you are not alone. Many people feel sad sometimes, and it is okay. If things feel very bad, do not be afraid to ask a grown-up for help. Greg Gutfeld's story is a reminder that everyone has a story behind their smile. Sometimes, even people who seem happy are fighting silent battles. That makes us all more human and shows why kindness and understanding are so important. Thank you for watching and learning about Greg Gutfeld's story with me. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you do not miss more interesting stories. And remember, it is okay to feel sad sometimes, but never forget there is always hope.